My name is Olivia. People once called me the most sought after hairdresser in my town. My salon was never empty, my schedule was packed weeks ahead, and women came from near and far just to sit under my hands. They said my fingers carried magic, that my braids could turn a pauper into a queen. Money flowed, my name spread, and I basked in it all. But the truth? My success was never mine. And today, as I sit in the ruins of all I built, I am finally ready to confess how it happened. Because if you do not learn from my story, you may envy the wrong people, and envy is the root of destruction. I wasn't always successful. No, I started small, too small. My first shop was nothing but a corner by the roadside, a cracked mirror nailed to the wall and a rickety stool for my customers. The sun beat down on me during the day, and at night I went home with my hands empty and my heart heavy. Some days I would sit from dawn till dusk without a single customer. My combs were worn, my dryer broken, and my spirits almost gone. The only people who came were my family members and my childhood friends, Esther, Tomiwa, and Tobe. They pitied me, really, out of love. They let me plait their hair or touch it up for free, sometimes paying me a token so I wouldn't feel too bad. But outside of them, nobody. Meanwhile, my friends were soaring. Esther owned a food joint that was always full. The smell of her jollof rice and fried plantain spread through the streets, drawing crowds like moths to flame. Tomiwa had a clothing store that looked like a mini boutique. Many customers flocked to her racks, eager to try her fabrics. And Tobe, she sold skincare products that everyone swore by. Her shelves emptied faster than she could restock them. I loved them, but I envied them badly. One afternoon, I couldn't keep it in anymore. I sat with them in Esther's shop, watching her serve plates of food to customers who laughed and chatted as though they were in a festival. My chest felt tight, my hands clenched, then the words spilled out of me. Please, you people should tell me the truth. Why is my life like this? Why is it that apart from you, nobody else even looks my way? I sit in that corner day after day, starving, wasting, while you are all shining like queens. At this rate, I might as well become a beggar on the street, because truly, there is no difference anymore. I buried my face in my hands and wept. When I lifted my head, the three of them were staring at me strangely. Their eyes met one another's, speaking a silent language I could not understand. Why are you looking at me like that? I demanded. Esther leaned forward first. Do you think she's ready? She asked softly. Tomiwa tilted her head. I think so. What do you think, Tobe? Tobe smirked. Yes, it's time. My heart skipped. Time for what? What are you all hiding from me? They exchanged another look. Then Esther took my hand. Her grip was firm, her voice low. Olivia, she said, our success is not ordinary. I frowned. What do you mean? Tomiwa folded her arms. You think customers just stumble into our shops by chance? You think money flows because of hard work alone? Tobe laughed under her breath, her smile sharp. If only you knew. There's a power that backs us, a shrine that holds the destinies of those who step into our shops. This is why we prosper. My mouth went dry. A shrine? Destinies? You mean to tell me? Esther interrupted, her eyes shining. Yes, every customer who eats my food, wears Tomiwa's clothes, or rubs Tobe's creams leaves something behind. Their glory, their star, their destiny. Piece by piece, it flows into us. That is why our names grow, while theirs fade. That is why you see our shops full, while yours remain empty. I wanted to deny it, to laugh at the ridiculousness of it all. But in that moment, I remembered faces. Customers I had seen at Esther's joints, at Tomiwa's store, and at Tobe's stand. Vibrant people, once alive with energy, who now looked faded. I thought it was a coincidence back then, but now, it made a twisted kind of sense. You want me to join you? I whispered. Esther nodded. Yes. Why should you suffer while we thrive? Bring a comb from your shop and a strand of hair from one of your customers. Come with us tonight. The shrine will do the rest. That night, I couldn't sleep. My heart wrestled between fear and greed. Poverty had whipped me too many times, and I was tired. Tired of shame, tired of begging, tired of being the one left behind. By dawn, my decision was sealed. When darkness fell again, I followed them into the forest. The path was narrow, lined with whispering trees. We arrived at a shrine, its walls dark with soot, its floor littered with bones, the air thick with smoke and blood. The priest emerged, his body painted with chalk and ashes. He stretched out his hands. "The comb," he said. I gave it to him trembling. "The hair," he demanded. I handed it over. He began to chant, words rising and falling like waves. Then he turned his gaze on me. "From today, Olivia," he said, "your customers shall be your ladder. Their beauty will be yours. Their glory will be yours. Their destiny shall feed you until you are full." He smeared a red substance across my forehead. Heat rushed through me. My body trembled, my knees buckled. Then, silence. And my life changed. The very next morning, 3 women came to braid their hair. Then 5, then 10. Within weeks, my chair was never empty. Word spread around that my hands were magical, that anyone who sat before me became more beautiful, more confident. But I knew the truth. Every plait, every weave, every touch, I was drawing their light into myself. Their glory poured into me like water into an empty jar. My face glowed, my name spread. My pockets overflowed. Soon I moved from the roadside corner into a glittering salon with golden chairs and giant mirrors. Workers begged to be under me. People traveled from far places just to book me. Olivia the Golden Stylist, they called me. And I didn't care what it cost them. For years I thrived. My friends and I ruled the town. But glory stolen cannot remain silent forever. It began with whispers. Some said those who came to my salon always seemed to lose something after. Jobs vanished. Marriages collapsed. Some people even fell mysteriously ill. I brushed it off as jealousy. Success always attracts enemies, I told myself. But then she came. A young girl, barely 20, with hair blacker than midnight. She sat in my chair, her smile soft, her spirit bright. As I began to braid, I felt it. Her glory, heavy, powerful, rich beyond measure. My fingers tingled with greed. This girl's destiny could feed me for years. I reached for it, but something resisted. It was like trying to drink from a well with no bottom. My chest tightened. My fingers burned. I dropped the comb with a cry. She turned slowly, her eyes glowing in the mirror. "You've taken enough, Olivia," she said, her voice deep, layered, otherworldly. "The destinies you stole cry out against you. Tonight, the shrine will collect its debts." I froze, my blood ice. "Who are you?" I whispered. She smiled faintly. "Justice." Then she rose, her braids unfinished, and walked out. That night, I dreamt of faces. Hundreds, maybe thousands. Every soul I had ever touched surrounded me, their eyes hollow, their voices chanting my name, not in praise, in accusation. They reached for me, clawed at me, pulled at me, until I woke up screaming. From that night, everything fell apart. Customers vanished, workers abandoned me. My salon, once filled with light and laughter, turned into a tomb. And me? I began to wither. My beauty drained, my hands shook, my skin sagged. Piece by piece, the shrine stripped back all the glory I had stolen, leaving me worse than I began. Esther, Tomiwa, and Toby cut ties with me, claiming the shrine had rejected me. I was no longer one of them. Now I sit in this broken shell of a salon, surrounded by cracked mirrors and silence. Do not envy me. Do not envy quick success. Yes, I was once Olivia, the golden stylist, the woman who had shown all, but it was a borrowed light, a stolen shine, and what is stolen cannot last. The shrine gave me glory, but it also marked me. When it came to collect, it left me nothing, not wealth, not beauty, not friends, only shame. So I am telling you this, so you will not make my mistake. Do not covet the lives that glitter without asking what fuels their shine. Some success is rooted in blood. Some wealth is watered by stolen destinies. And when the price comes due, it will crush you. I have paid, and I'll keep paying until my last breath. That is the truth of Olivia, the hairdresser who reached for the stars only to burn in their fire.